Now for our top story, we head to the Middle East, and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to press on with the nation's missions despite the growing violence in the region. Speaking at the site of a deadly attack in East Jerusalem and speaking to the press, the Israeli Prime Minister has stated the following.
נרדף וכיתור של הכפרים שמהם באו המרצחים, ואנחנו נשיג את כל מי שסייע באדם, וכל מי ששילח אותם, ואנחנו ננקוט בצעדים קשים עוד יותר. הרציחות הללו, הפיגועים הללו, בכל הגזרות, הם לא מרפים את ידינו. הם רק מגדילים את הנחישות שלנו, להשלים את המשימות שלקחנו על עצמנו. גם בעזה, גם ביהודה ושומרון, בכל מקום. אנחנו נלחמים בטרור, במשטר הטרור של החות'ים, באיראן שמגבה את כולם, בעזה, בלבנון, בחיזבאללה, בכל הגזרות. אנחנו לא מרפים וגם לא נרפה. אנחנו נעצים את הפעולות שלנו ואנחנו נשיג את כל המטרות שלנו.
Meanwhile, the European Union has also spoken on the attack. Anor Al-Anoui, the EU spokesperson, has condemned the shooting. Let's listen to him.
We condemn this attack, as we condemn all loss of lives, which actually must stop now. We call for de-escalation, and this shows how necessary and critical a ceasefire is. Civilians on both sides, both Palestinians and Israelis, have suffered for far too long and far too much, and this must end now, and it is high time to break this cycle of violence.
We're now joined by Ali Mohammed Abushbak. He is an independent Palestinian researcher and he joins us live from Cairo in Egypt. Ali, thank you for speaking to us as always. Ali, we heard the EU spokesperson there linking this attack to the ongoing situation in Gaza. Do you think he's correct to do so?
Thank you, Thomas. The thing is, the situation on the ground is escalated and it's out of the control, especially this attack. It's forming as a slap for Benjamin Netanyahu and his national security minister, Itamar Ben-Gvir. So among of the victims and casualties in this attack, two Israeli rabbi, that Jewish scholar that's make it more incredible, the situation with the Palestinian civilians, Palestinian and Israeli settler. The attacker used Carlo gun and one gun, it's a personal. So the thing is more escalated. As I mentioned before, it will spark a several of series of these things until and unless Benjamin Netanyahu will not stop and halt the war in Gaza. I guess the condemnation by European Union, I guess we are normalized and tolerated to hear such kind of statement and biasness with Israel. Last time when the Israel targeting on live stream journalist in Nasser hospital in Gaza, we didn't hear such kind of statement. So I guess it will exacerbate the situation. But in my opinion, also Benjamin Netanyahu is not going to accept the ceasefire with Gaza until for his personal benefits. And I guess now the Israeli community divided against the Israeli operation in Gaza and the militant operation in Gaza. Yesterday night, it was a mass protest in Tel Aviv. Yes, Thomas.
Apologies. I was just wondering, how do you think the Israeli public is going to react to this? Do you think there is going to be more anger and more cause to push on with the war, or do you think that the Israeli public might think that this war puts themselves at further risks of attacks like this?
This will increase the violence on the ground between Arab nation, Palestinian, and the Israeli settler who want to take the revenge and retaliation from the Palestinian. We have seen several of Israeli settler attack the Palestinians village and attacking Palestinian civilians. And this is also, as we mentioned yesterday, there is a permission and around 200,000 Israeli settler who has a gun now and has a permission to hold a gun. So that will increase the violence on the ground between Palestinian and Israel. And I said if it will not closure this chapter immediately, according and will not applying the Security Council for United Nations May 2025 when they are asking for immediately ceasefire in Gaza. If Israel will not accept and adhere to this resolution, that will, escalate the violence on the ground between Palestinian inside Israel and Palestinian in West Bank. No doubt about desperate civilians in Gaza and the Palestinian resistance on the ground. So the violence circulate will escalate more and more and will be like a snowball if we'll not hold it and if will not Benjamin Netanyahu accept also the demand of the Israeli protester who are asking to stop the war.
Ali, do stay with us. We have further updates from the region and over to diplomacy now.